Welcome back to another episode of Out of Service Podcast.
Woo! What's up, guys?
Thank you so much for coming back. I hope you guys had a great week, a good night, a good day, and again, thank you for coming back. How's everybody doing? How was everybody's weeks?
Blessed, feeling good. Snowed.
It's
That was a little scary.
That was scary.
Yeah,
Shivery.
Shiver my timbers.
Shivery.
yeah.
Shivery.
Let's forget in our highs and lows. Giovanni.
I had diarrhea the whole week,
Oh. Okay.
and I was vomiting. I almost
no.
fainted when I was going to work.
I thought when he had diarrhea.
It was insane. No, I had a lot of things. I was almost dead.
Wow,
But by the
starting off
grace-
episode like that is crazy.
By
Yeah, I'm
the
not gonna lie.
grace and mercy of God, I'm still here. Yo, y'all think I'm joking? Like I could have died. I could have died.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I survived, and that's what matters.
No, low-key, being sick does make you appreciate when you're not sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
100%.
especially when your nose is stuffy.
And you can't sleep.
Yeah, like I appreciate
Breathing.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was your high?
I went to the gym yesterday.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fun.
What'd you hit?
Upper body, biceps, chest.
I could tell.
Period.
All right, my low. My low is I think last night the snowstorm. It was beautiful when it was falling, but then when I had to drive home, it wasn't so beautiful.
Wow, that's scary.
Low scary. So that was my low, and then my high. I don't know. I guess it was just a good week. Like overall, it was nice. I feel like it was quick. Like I didn't really feel like work was a hassle or anything, so it was good.
My low is that what was my low? I feel like something did happen to me, but I don't know.
Well, they didn't have what you wanted at the mall.
That is true. I was also guilted into not buying an iPad mini.
You wanted an iPad Mini?
Yeah.
Why did you want?
And everybody on here made me feel bad.
Why did you want to buy an iPad
For
Mini?
notes.
For
Don't
church.
you have an iPad already?
It was too big. Like
You
it's
can't take that
big.
anywhere.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Yeah. You see, someone gets it. But I was being clowned in the Apple store, so I decided not
so
to
you were
get it.
close to buying
Oh
it.
yeah. Because it was like, what was it? $4.99,
Like $3.99.
$3.99.
I think Target is having a sale right now.
That's what I'm saying. But then I saw me and Matt were looking at the actual screen. It kind of looks ugly.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Like the way the apps are organized. It's like all in the center.
Oh, because it's mini, right?
Yeah.
But then an iPhone.
But here's the thing. Like I feel like pulling up an iPhone.
No, I'm saying the
Pulling
design. Why can't the design it?
Oh yeah.
Regularly, if an iPhone looks fine.
Right. Apple fixed that. And then my high is that damn. Wait, hold on, I'm trying to think. Well, yesterday I went out to eat
What'd you eat?
Argentinian food.
Asado?
That's my favorite food.
Was it asado?
I still had little quesitos.
Ah, yeah, provoleta. That's my favorite thing in the whole world. No, I had entraña. Yeah, and then my parents had ribeye.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah, I love entraña. So, yeah.
Your parents are so funny
Why?
because of the car situation.
Oh yeah. Wait, which car situation?
When we're talking on the phone,
Oh yeah. My parents invited Yoba because Yoba was calling me, and they were like, "Ay, invítalo," because I like didn't answer you at first.
yeah, I was like, she swears she's nonchalant.
So
Recall.
they were like, just answer him and invite him. So I tell him to come, and he's like chatting it up with me, and my parents are like listening to the conversation. So they're like giving their like feedback. I don't remember what he said. He said something about, I don't remember, but they were like, yeah. Remember,
Yeah, it's Big B is the one that has me dying the most. He's like, yeah, the gym.
Oh yeah, he was like the gym. And my mom was saying something, and you were like La Victoria or something. I don't remember.
Oh, yes, yeah. Oh no, I forgot what I said. No, I said, oh, wow, se recuerda de los pobres. And she's like, no, de los ricos. And I was like, usted sabe, hermano, siempre en Victoria.
And my mom ate it up. My mom ate it up.
She's like, wow.
Amen. But yeah. But we also took the small car in the snow, so we were also slipping and sliding.
Oh,
So you
that's
went with
tough.
them?
No.
Oh.
No, he didn't come.
He's a fakey.
Yeah, he would have enjoyed a free meal.
I'm an indoor person now,
No. What? But free food is crazy.
Listen,
Free steak is wild.
sometimes you just gotta say no.
I'll do almost anything for free food.
Mal agradecido. Next time we'll invite you.
Oh,
Tanya.
can't say no.
That was tea.
That was saying. Clocked it.
Love them.
So my low, I also got sick.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then like Friday. It was my own fault though. Just like
Oh, what
something
did
I
you
shouldn't
eat?
have.
What did you eat again?
It was a dare. I had like wasabi and hot sauce.
Mm.
Yeah, so it wasn't fun. It really hurt. Like I don't think I've ever felt my stomach hurt like that.
Yeah, I don't
'Cause it
like
was, like,
wasabi.
Actually hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my high. It's a high. It's a high. I have more works. More works? What? More hours at work.
Okay.
Okay,
That is
big
a
money bola tandita.
money bowl.
Overtime or regular time?
Regular, like my regular schedule now is
Oh, it's back.
more hours.
So are you working
Yeah.
Mondays now?
And Wednesdays, yes.
Period.
From 9 now. I used to work from 10 to 6. Now it's from 9 to 6. Yep.
Period.
Yep.
Get that money.
Okay, Miss
hope
Money.
it's worth it,
Big
yeah.
money.
That's not that bad though.
Big money tea.
Yeah, I'm going to do it for a kid because I'm helping a kid because he needs like extra help. So
Oh, like a special needs.
Can I call you Big Money Tea? Oh.
you can call me Miss Tanya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I love Miss Tanya.
Wait, in school, are you still Tanya or Miss Tanya?
it's Miss Tanya. I don't really care. Some like the big kids call me just Tanya, and that's fine.
Because it's like they're almost your age.
No, yeah, and like I see them at church sometimes, so I'm not gonna be like, call me Miss Tanya.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
we're at
Too
church.
much.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
too much.
Yeah, that's my high.
Okay, period. Let's get into it.
So today we're gonna talk about something fun that I think most of us have experienced, and it's about breakups. Fun. We're gonna listen. Breakups in general could be
Yeah.
relationship, friendships, family breakups.
Just had one.
I guess we can start with: have you guys ever had to break up with a friend?
Every other week.
Well, every other week. That seems like a you problem at that point.
I'm the problem.
You know what's funny? I saw this TikTok was like, if it's always around you and there's a pattern, it's you. And I said, damn.
Yeah.
I said, damn.
Yeah.
I almost had to repost.
You know what's crazy?
You're so annoying.
Wait, what is it people be saying? Born to repost, forced to like, or something?
Yeah. yeah.
Sign a repost.
Nah.
Yeah.
My thing is, I feel like I have this thing where it's like whenever there's a breakup, whether it's relationship or friendship or whatever, the blame is never just on one person.
Of course.
I hate when people make it seem like, oh, it's this person's fault that this happened. No, if it's about two people, like a relationship, like it's always going to be, it's not maybe 50-50. Maybe someone definitely did something way wilder, but there's definitely reasons as to why it, fell apart from both sides,
So, Dan, what was like your toughest breakup?
Honestly, probably with my best friend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that
that
was pretty tough.
that one
But
hurts.
my relationship breakup, that was pretty tough too.
All of them?
Yeah, that was kind of. Because she made it seem like there was 20.
Wait, Tanya, because you saw the genuineness in my heart.
The genuineness in my heart is insane,
You
bro.
saw the genuine, because no, you know what? Cut it out. And continue.
Nah, I think it probably was my friend breakup though.
Okay.
Because I feel like the relationship one, like it was so bad that kind of like when it happened, I was just kind of over it.
Yeah, you're like it was
I was
needed.
I was like, you know what? I kind of just need to do this.
What about you? Have you had a friend breakup?
I had. Yeah, I think I have two
What?
that have like been hard. One of them was my fault. The other
Oh.
one was just like, I guess, mutual. Mm-hmm. Like, we're not friends anymore, I guess.
So why was it your fault?
Damn. That's for later in the
that's
episode.
rude.
That's literally later in the episode.
Damn, I just might get to it, gang.
No, we can. I'll talk about it because it was in high school.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
it was actually like middle school, ending middle school. But we were 3 friends in that friendship, right? I don't think 3 friends ever like.
Trio are
hard.
always tough.
It's hard. Yeah, it was hard because.
Yo, pass me that blanket. I need some comforting.
Oh.
He was being for real, people.
Go ahead, Tanya.
So we were 3, and it was obvious that me and my other friend, we're gonna call her L.
Okay.
Me and L had like most things in common, while
Her.
V, I guess.
Okay,
V?
L and V.
L and
L
V.
and
LMV.
Yeah. We didn't really have a lot in common, so we tried to become more like her so we could actually do stuff together. And we enjoyed having like our time, but like with L, it was just so easy because we liked the same stuff.
Right.
Like, I guess me and her, like, we were more similar than the other 2. So for the longest time, we were fine. Till it became a point where like we were growing up, we were just in 8th grade. So that's when you're trying to figure out like who you are and like what you like. So we started hanging out, Elle and me,
Without V.
without me.
Damn,
'Cause
V
she was a
was
loser.
pissed.
Because it wasn't that it was
She's
she was
not
a loser.
She was just different.
yeah. And I tried to like the stuff that she liked,
Yeah.
but I just didn't like video games and like stuff like that. It's not really
Your
like
thing,
my
yeah.
Not your cup
thing.
of tea.
Like I'm not like that. Like it's fine because it was fun,
Yeah.
but it's not like at that point I didn't want to do it
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
So we started hanging out with her, and then she started to get mad, and I didn't handle it the correct way. Instead of like talking to her, we kind of just started to like, I don't want to say making fun of her, but we started saying that what she liked wasn't fun anymore, in like not a nice way.
Oh.
Don't ever do that, please, because it wasn't fun.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't like doing it, but you know, when you're with
Yeah.
somebody else, like it was my fault as well. But we ended up arguing, and we were making fun of her to a point, and then like her mom got involved because, yeah, it was bad.
Oh wow.
And then we just blocked each other, and like we never spoke again.
Damn.
Yeah,
You and V. But you and Ella were still friends.
we were still friends.
And y'all friends till this day vibes.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
So what happened
Y'all
with
did that
Ella?
for what?
So yeah. So but that's the thing though, like after that we were fine, Elle and me, like we went everywhere. She used to take me everywhere. And like we used to go to concerts. She used to have like a house in Pennsylvania. We used to go. It was so fun. And that was a good friendship, I think. But then we got into high school and the same thing. She went to another high school. I ended up going to a different one. Because
Oh,
in
that
middle
makes
school, it
sense,
was
though.
7th and
Yeah.
8th. And then
Yeah.
for 9th grade, you had to go to a different high school. So and we tried for like a year and a half
Yeah.
to still be friends. But then I made new friends. She made new friends.
Wow.
It was rough, yeah. And again, it wasn't like we were planning to not become friends. It really was just like naturally like,
It was just organic.
we're not gonna see each other again. And I used to
Right.
see her like I guess like once a week till like we
Yeah.
didn't. And I can't tell you the last time that I saw her because I don't remember the last time that we actually spoke. Yeah.
So the last time you guys hung out, you didn't know. It
I
was the
didn't
last
know.
Time you
I
guys were
didn't
hanging
know.
out.
And I'm like, I thought about it
crazy.
recently because it was such a good friendship, but it wasn't a godly friendship. That's the thing though. Like I never
Oh.
brought her to church and anything, but it was like surface level. It was a good friendship. We never really argued. I got along with her parents, with her sister, and it was fun. But it really like, it's so crazy because we never got like a closure in our friendship. Which is fine, I guess. Like you don't have to.
So would you be willing to like, contact her and be like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I would, because again, we didn't end
On bad
in
terms
bad terms. Yeah, not with the other girl.
with V.
I can't even contact her because she blocked me.
Well,
yeah.
we don't know if you're still blocked. Maybe you're unblocked now.
No, I'm blocked.
Oh, she's blocked. She's blocked.
I'm blocked. Yeah. If you're there, you know who you are. I'm so
Damn.
sorry. I'm really sorry
We
about
love
what
you,
happened
V.
when we were young. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, that's what happens with like trios, right? Because there's one that's like
It's always,
the joint.
Like-
It's true though. Like if you really think about it, there's like
That's why sidewalks were built for 2 people, not 3.
no. Like if you think of like a V,
It's true.
there's like a middle point, and that's that one person that like keeps the two other people together. So if that person like has a falling out with one of them,
You gotta choose.
yeah. No. You don't have to choose. It's just like there's okay in a trio. It's like a triangle, right? But one of the sides isn't as strong as the other sides.
Like one of you two were friends first vibes.
Yeah, and then we kind of like
Yeah. Like one usually got introduced by the other friend,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, like let's all
Like,
be friends.
I feel like sometimes people get kind of confused in trios where like, is that really my friend or is that just a mutual friend?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it also depends because I've been in trio friendships where there's 3 guys, and I've been in some where it's 2 guys, 1 girl, or 2 girls, 1 guy.
Yeah.
And it's all different.
Yeah.
Every time it's different, especially when you're growing up in your middle school, high school.
I mean, they work out sometimes though.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah. Like my best friends were a trio, like Janet and Brooke. But I do think, and like they would probably agree, it's like me and Janet built a friendship, me and Brooke built a friendship, and then because of that friendships, they built a friendship. If that makes sense.
So they're
like
friends because they were friends with you first.
right.
Yeah.
Because when I had my falling out with Janet,
Oh, you guys had a fallout.
yeah. Oh my god, that's actually great for the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a falling out. We had 2 actually.
2?
Yeah.
Girl,
had 2.
third time lucky.
Yeah, because the first time it was because of a guy,
It's always.
but
'cause
it
of
wasn't
guy.
like we were both.
in love with him.
Yeah, it wasn't like one of those situations or like any situation where she thought.
Who
Anything.
got with whose man?
Yeah, it wasn't one of those. It was like she had a boyfriend at the time that I wasn't the biggest fan of, and like we would argue a lot. So at the end of the day, she chose him over her
Period.
best friend, which is fine. It was fine. In the moment, it wasn't fine because I was livid. And of course, I didn't act accordingly. I was like, I was a very petty person in high school. So, like, if you had things about you that were bad, I'm going to air out your dirty laundry. So,
Oh
like,
no, that's horrible.
yeah. I mean, I'm a changed woman, transformed through Jesus.
Wow, amen, glory to God.
But in that situation, like he had done things that were bad, like being unfaithful. So I had brought all that up and kind of threw it into his face. So we had me and Jen.
Were
had
they
a
still
falling
together at that point?
out. She was, yeah. She like decided
but she
to.
knew.
No, of course.
She
they
she
knew.
forgave him.
Yeah, she
vibes.
forgave him, and she
Oh,
wanted to
that's
make
messed
it
up of
work
you.
again. I mean, look at where we're at now, though.
No, yeah. But she was
be
like,
for
who
real.
was right though?
Yeah, like who actually had a point? I mean, listen, my delivery was wrong,
Right. That's what I'm saying.
and the principles was wrong.
Right.
But would I go back and change it? No.
She's like, I was wrong completely,
Yeah,
but would I fix that? No.
no. I
Absolutely.
think I learned a lot from that situation. I think she learned a lot from that situation. I think he learned a lot from that situation, and I think we all got something from that situation.
Yeah, I think that first like best friend, like really close friend that you get that breakup with,
Yeah.
it changes your perspective a lot
Yeah.
in life. What about you?
What?
You
I've been the problem.
Oh,
I've been the problem in some scenarios.
can we
No.
just talk about how we're so honest? I'm over here like I wouldn't change anything. He's like, I'm the problem.
No. I've been the problem, and I haven't been the problem too. So it's like
You've had both sides.
both sides. So, I think one of the first ones. Let's see. It was in high school, so I had this really close friend, and it was because of money. Yeah, it was because of money. So like,
Money, why?
yeah. So I had this friend where, what do we call this friend?
Call him D.
Oh, I gave full government.
Yeah, you gave full names.
Yeah, but we've talked
They
about
don't
it.
care.
They don't care.
Let's call him her Fish.
Okay, fishy.
So Fish was about to graduate,
Period fish.
and Fish had a similar life as I did because Fish didn't really have support from parents, right? And so I was like, Fish, listen, like, Fish was upset because graduation was around the corner, a lot of expenses because of graduation. So I was like, Fish, you know what? I'm going to lend you the money. so you can go to prom, you can graduate, you can just spend it on whatever you need to spend it on, right? I lend Fish the money. Fish never pays me back.
Damn.
And Fish is a very negative person. We're constantly arguing. So long story short, me and Fish stopped talking, but Fish never paid me back. So I threw Zelle.
Yo, nah.
Request.
Through Zelle requested the money, and I said, I forgot what I said. I think I said, Zelle me back my money, you broke.
Word.
Word. Yeah, I think that part was my fault. Obviously, I think the way I handled it, and I also when I kind of because I ended the friendship. It was more like I was going through like the whole phase with like me and my faith, and I was like, listen, I just don't want to be a part of your life because we're not in the same path, you know. But the way I said it, it made it sound like I was like better. Yeah. So I think the way I delivered it, the way I handled the situation was wrong. I made Fish feel like Fish was less than.
Me and Tanya. No, because we're listening.
Yeah. But Fish did eventually come back to my life. And it didn't end well again. Yeah, it didn't end well again at all. I learned that once you let go of something, you have to let it go. I'm a person that gives chances. But two is it. That's two. And
Two is the max?
Two is the max, yeah. Because I think that
I don't know.
I just do too, yeah. I think that after all the friendships because I've had many friendships, and it's not because I just jumped from one friendship to another friendship. It's because like in school I was very social, so I always like if I'm like I don't know in a class with someone, I'm just naturally going to gravitate towards the person because I'm just super friendly, so I would just make friends really quickly, and then we would get close for a season, but then like semester's over, new friends, and then like we would just stop talking just because we would just stop talking. It wasn't because of anything. It was just you weren't there. But yeah, like I just learned that I have to let go sometimes. Like it's not my job to, because with Fish I was more like a parent sometimes. So I learned that it's not my job to parent my friends. It's God's job. It's part of God's, work. And as long as I do what I need to do during the friendship, as long as I can pour into my friendships while they are there, I'll do that. And then, but the one that hurt me the most was Esmeralda. We're gonna
Esmeralda.
Yeah. Shout out Esmeralda. We're not friends, but like we're cool.
Yeah.
Me and her were very toxic. We have like the same personality in a sense. We're both like very outspoken and we'll say whatever is in our minds. So there were times where it's funny because we would argue all the time, and then the next day we would just be like, let's go get coffee.
He does that. He does do that.
No,
I
but
can attest to that.
No, but I apologize.
Oh yeah, after I'm like, no. No coffee.
Yeah, we would argue, but me and her would never apologize. Like we would never clear things up, and that was the issue. It was like build up, and then one day I was like, "Yeah, I just don't want to be your friend anymore."
Oh.
And she's like, "But why?" And I'm like, "I just don't care like about this friendship. Like I don't care about the vibe." Yeah.
Damn, that's tough.
Yeah. And mind you, me and her had spent summer together. We had been through so many things together, and we even like almost like we went to school together. We were best friends in high school as well. But yeah, I didn't care about her feelings. It was OD. Like I was horrible. But it's like damn, like I was like damn, and then like it was her, but we were still like talking kind of. I was like I just don't want to be close to you. We were still kind of talking. I was kind of mean to her like throughout the whole like a few months because like I wanted to be mean to her on purpose. My freaking way of thinking, because I wanted to be mean to her and then surprise her with something really special.
What?
So her
I mean, I get being mean to her
Yeah.
for a day.
For weeks.
birthday for a while.
It was like for 6 months.
It's a
So
bit.
there was something coming up. It was for her birthday, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna be in town. Like, I'm gonna." He's like, "But it's my birthday," and I'm like, "I have to figure it out."
That's tough.
Yeah, like that's tough type vibe. And I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to North Carolina. I'm gonna go see my family. I'm gonna see you, but hey, like you'll find plans. It's fine." And then so I got her like a customized cake, and then we put out a tent at the beach. We decorated the place. I invited some friends to come over, and she never showed up.
As she should. Valid. Valid response.
When did she, like, who invited her?
So Carmen was with her, and Carmen was supposed to bring her because Carmen helped me plan.
Okay.
And she refused to go because she was with Carmen, Leslie, and this other friend. And she was like, "No, I'm not coming. You were mean to me for so long." And then I was like, I think it was immature of me because at a point I should have understood. I should have been like, "Yeah, like, hey, I was messed up. Like, I should have not expected her to come."
How long was the bit?
Like, what do you mean? Like the whole
That
like,
whole being mean thing.
it was for months.
Oh.
It was for months, so it was my fault. And then like she didn't show up, and I was like, you know what? I started cursing, and I was like, it's my birthday now.
Oh, wow.
And then my other friend, he was bad. We also, that's Fish, and Fish and I don't even talk anymore. But Fish was like, yeah. He was like, nobody, who cares? Let's just celebrate. And it was the worst thing ever. And then my other friend was there too. And then I was like, you know what? Don't ever talk to me again. You're dead to me. Da, 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 da. And then we stopped talking. But I remember the next day, I felt so bad that like I was at work and I wanted to cry.
Yeah.
Like I was I was so upset.
Conviction.
Like I couldn't even work. I was just there like it felt like a breakup.
That's
Like
the
it-
thing. They do feel like
Yeah.
breakups.
Like it was very, very hard for me. Like it was very, very hard for me. And I think that's why like now it's bad because I kind of feel like those two, Fish and her, because I think I had fault in both because I was immature for a friendship, like a real friendship.
Yeah.
I think that it kind of like low key like made me because I just had another friendship that I just let go, and like I didn't feel like much. I was just like, okay, yeah. So it's like it's kind of bad because I'm like I can just okay
Let go.
Let's
let
unpack
go.
that.
I can
Let's start reading scripture.
I can just let go. I can just let go of people. And it's not because and I don't take it personal. That's the thing. I think it's a good and a bad thing. Because like if you want me around, I'm like, okay, like what am I gonna do? Die? Like that's my attitude. You know what I'm saying?
Which is facts.
Yeah.
That's true though.
Like
That's
and then
true.
like with the friendship that I just let go, like the friendship did me wrong twice.
And twice is your limit
And that's my limit. Yeah.
across life.
Yeah, it depends. Like it depends. It depends. You know why? Because like also I think about it like this. I'm like, is this person pouring into me spiritually? If it's like a godly friendship, I think I'm more like okay, like there's exceptions. I feel like if someone's drawn to God, I feel like in a sense God will convict them. And there's that you get what I'm saying?
No.
Like I feel
Convict
like
them on what? Like that they're being bad? In the
yeah. So let's say like, there's a friendship because like with my other friendship, I had issues with trusting that person.
Fish.
No, the one I let go right now, we're gonna name Bear. So
Okay, Bear. Hi, Bear.
so Bear, I didn't trust Bear anymore because Bear would always lie, and I feel like if it's a godly friendship, they wouldn't have that because it would be convicted about lying all the time.
But do you think? I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
It's our job to help them. Maybe
Yeah, I did my best
you
with Bear.
did. Okay.
I did my best with Bear. I think I was actually very healthy with Bear. Extremely healthy. I was very transparent, very supportive. I tried my best with Bear, but I'm not gonna let someone step over me.
Yeah. Makes
So I
sense.
think this is gonna be because we have a lot of young people watching, right? When should we cut someone off?
Yeah.
Because I think as Christians, cutting people off, there has to be
It's different.
It's
right.
different.
Yeah. It's
You get what I'm
different.
saying?
Yeah.
Because like we do have to be like the light of the world
Yeah.
and the salt of the earth. So
Yeah.
how can we do that if like, oh, you do me wrong, I'm cutting you off? But then
you know-
Jesus said, like, if someone trespasses you 70 times, you forgive them 70 times 7. Like, right,
Your thought. Go ahead.
right.
I was gonna say something like that happened to a friend of mine that she was friends with this other person, and they're not friends anymore. But I told her that she can't just ignore her now, because unfortunately they're still around the same people.
Yeah.
Santo.
Of course.
Santo
So
Domingo.
I said that, I mean, this is something I think we hear so much, that you can't just ignore them. Like, you still have to be nice to them, and like, you still have to show that, like, what Jesus would do.
Yeah.
And I don't think Jesus would just go and ignore somebody because they did somebody
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
You said hold that thought. I'm
Yeah,
holding
'cause
it.
I think people it's being held. But I think it's different because in that scripture is, it's talking about forgiveness. And there's a difference between forgiveness and cutting someone off. Like I'm a big,
Right.
I'm a big believer that I can forgive someone, but I don't have to allow them very close to me.
Exactly.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I think what I'm trying to navigate now is like before would just completely like that person doesn't exist.
Like they're dead to you.
No, I wouldn't say that. They're just not someone I acknowledge in public.
Mm-hmm.
And I think now like I'm trying to still be respectful of like I'm not going to just like walk into a room where you're sitting and not say hi to you. Like that's petty. It's like learning those little things. Like that's different. That's the difference between like a worldly person and a Christian.
Yeah.
It's like you're not going to go into a room and like treat someone poorly because they did you wrong, because then
Yeah.
where's the forgiveness in that?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why it's a little different.
Right.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily have to have them close to your life.
I mean, listen, there's things where it's like people in church may do
Yeah.
you wrong.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's a place where I go and you go.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to go into church and just not say hi to you, especially
Yeah.
if you walk past me.
Yeah.
Like, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Because then how does that show my fruits? Like,
Yeah.
how am I a Christian if I'm like ignoring you,
Yeah, I think that for me right now, it's much easier because I'm kind of like, I don't really go anywhere. So it's
Yeah.
like, I don't see it. But if I were to see like my friendships, I would, like my past friendships, I would still acknowledge them. Like,
Yeah.
for example, Esmeralda. Like Esmeralda, you say hi, like, how are you? How are the
Yeah.
kids? All that stuff. How's the kid? No, not the how the kids. But like, I acknowledge her. Like, I treat her with love whenever like I see her. But we're just not the best of friends. We're and I have that boundary with Bear. If I see Bear, like I'm like, hey, like I hope you're doing good, and that's
Yeah.
it. Like I didn't block Bear, nothing like that.
Yeah.
It was just like, hey, we can't be friends anymore. That's it.
So you think blocking people is wrong?
I think blocking people is petty, but if you unfollow someone, I feel like that's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, if someone's harassing you, though, you should block them. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
if
yeah.
they're
Yeah.
harassing you.
Yeah.
I think it depends.
What?
Depends. Like if friendships, I don't think you should ever really block anyone in friendships unless like it was a crazy ending. Like I don't know, they tried to kill you or
I'll
something.
never block a friendship, but like a breakup, if they're still contacting me, I'm like, girl, like,
Yeah,
give it up.
I think there's a big difference between like a friendship breakup and a relationship breakup.
100%.
Because
Right, of course.
I personally think you can never be friends with an ex. Like that's a no go. That's just
Yeah.
a no go.
Yeah, I
See,
agree.
but that's the thing, like, because your definition of friends.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my definition of friends is way different.
Yeah.
Like I feel like sometimes you guys say friends and it's like you guys are just
It's
acquaintances.
it's a very like loose
Yeah.
word sometimes.
Yeah. Friends
But there
to
should
me-
be just one definition, though. We can't all have different definitions.
That's what I'm saying, though. I think you
I
guys should
just
just
feel like
agree
that's
with
where-
mine.
Like, but then that's where best friend comes in.
No.
It's because you have this. He has this theory that
Wait.
there's only one best friend, but that's
Can-
not the topic today.
Can we go back to his point?
Yeah,
They cut
go
off?
back to your. Oh,
Yeah, no, like we were on that
Yeah.
basically how we should. I think we said it right. Like
Why are you funny?
I want to know, when should I cut them off and when shouldn't I?
I feel like we said it. Like,
yeah, no, the point was done.
yeah, like I feel like we said it that we really shouldn't be cutting people off.
Yeah.
Depends on the situation.
Damn.
I mean,
Wait, anything you want to add?
Yeah, did you want to add something?
Yeah.
With my point, do you guys think I did the right thing?
With who? With
Like,
Bear?
With Bear, Fish, and Ezzy.
With Fish?
Yeah.
It just seemed
Yeah.
like you guys weren't good for each
Nah,
other.
Fish was horrible.
Because I think it was
Okay,
deeper
but you
than
can't
just
say
the
it, like,
money,
you can't
though.
say that.
Huh?
I think it was deeper than the money. Like you said
Oh, no.
before, you were
Yeah.
toxic to each other.
Yeah,
so I
we
think
were
it
definitely
also
toxic
came
to
to
each
that.
other.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, I also think we can't judge our worldly friendships with our like godly friendships. Like
Yeah.
my whole way of thinking changed after I like gave my life to Christ fully.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I've ever had the same type of friendships ever since.
it's a vibe.
You know?
Yeah.
I think the only like godly friendship, like my first godly friendship with Allison.
Her.
Yeah.
And how's that? Is it perfect?
No, but
No,
it's
so for the people to know. Like it's not
No,
gonna be
but it's
perfect.
healthy. I think it's very healthy.
So
Yeah.
okay, how would
Yeah.
we consider for the people to look off to, right? What's a healthy friendship look like?
Communication.
Mm-hmm.
Very.
Yeah. Also, in a way, like equality. There we go.
What do you mean by that? Let's get into that.
So I guess okay, that's another thing though. Do you think there are different types of friendship?
Nope.
No, because I think I don't know. In my friendships, I think I have like a friend that I can go talk to, a friend that I can help, a friend. I think we
That's
talked
true.
about this before though.
I think
Yeah.
friend, they're your friend, your definition. But I do think some friends have different functions.
Yes. I can
Like-
agree with that.
Yeah.
Like
No,
what?
they
Like
do.
what do you mean?
Like there's like what Tanya was saying. Like there's a friend you can go talk to.
because it's about
Yeah.
trust. Like I don't think I
Yeah.
would trust all my friends equally.
Okay, that's
Oh,
different.
that's kind of crazy though.
Really?
Then they're not your
Really?
friends.
Is it crazy?
If you,
Yeah, because I think
It is.
if you can't have
Wait,
if
do
you
you-
don't have a friendship with trust, and like what is there like what's there?
Do you mean you have friends that you can look up to more? Like I know they can help me more than my other friends. Is that what you mean?
Let's say yes.
I'm getting it. No, and I'm getting
It's
yes.
function. It's like for example, I know I can go to
Koala bear.
yeah,
We're not
I can
gonna
go
say-
to Koala Bear because they will sit down and like
Pour into you.
no, they will sit down and they'll tell me the truth, but they'll also hear me out.
Okay.
And then there's like
KFC.
KFC where maybe I wouldn't go like the moment that the situation's happening because I know if I go to KFC, we kind of like cover everything with humor. Do you know what I mean? So it's like different. Like, yeah. Because then there's even another that's like Chick-fil-A.
Right.
And like Chick-fil-A will give me godly advice, but will also throw in humor.
Oh, so she's a mix. She's a mixed bag.
He's a mixed bag.
He's a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Well, it's.
What's you?
I'm Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, because like I'll tell you something and you'll actually like listen to me, but then you'll be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, oh.
But you'll give me advice
Yeah.
after you're clowning me, you'll give me advice. But then there's some people that aren't gonna clown me; they're actually gonna sit there and like be
Take it
serious.
mad
Yeah,
serious.
serious.
Yeah, I
and
can
there's other
never-
people where it's like, damn, we can't do nothing seriously.
I would do that.
I want to do that too.
no, but I agree. There's different functions to different friendships.
I don't think there's different functions. I think there's just different friends.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
I feel like
Like-
it's the same thing.
Yeah, like because I feel like then if there's different functions, then you have to have different people for certain things. But I just think the people that you're friends with offer different things, if that makes sense. Like it's a different
Yeah.
way to look at
Yeah.
it, but it's the same result.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like I would view all of you as my friends, but I wouldn't look at you like, oh, you offer me this, you offer me that, you offer me that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, like
Well, I think like if you put offer me, yeah, it's weird. But I do think you look at us and you're like, I know I can talk to this person about this. Or
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
we're friends, but like I'm sure that you would feel more comfortable speaking to Ali about something more personal to your life.
I don't really talk to many people about my life.
that is kind of a fact.
Lone
But
Wolf
you know,
Gang,
but you
Lone
do
Wolf
get kind of
Gang.
we do have moments where we're like,
Yeah,
let's
sometimes.
unpack this.
But sometimes I do that with all of you.
Yeah.
Like I've said some stuff to all of you where you guys are like, oh, I was not prepared for that.
Yeah.
I think it's different.
My thing is like if you're my friend and we're having a one-on-one, that's the difference too. I don't really have time for one-on-ones that much.
That's
But
true.
if I did with any of you, I feel like I could get pretty deep if the moment allowed it, you know? Like I'm not gonna be eating with you and then just out of nowhere start saying somebody called me a yesterday. Like, you know, it's gonna
You
be
can't say that.
So who here was in a breakup most recently? I think
Why?
was it you?
wasn't it like last month?
Oh, I don't know her.
That's not public.
Actually, yeah. I'm here like
Girl,
yo, I keep my sources like I
can't tell
don't
you
say
guys
nothing.
anything.
I don't say nothing. You bugging.
Friendships don't count.
I was about to be here like I don't know nothing. Damn, you right.
It wasn't really a breakup if it was one-sided, but I guess if you want to talk about it.
So then I guess me,
Yeah.
right? Well, you've never. Well, no, you dated
No.
once in high
I've
school.
never been in a relationship in my life.
Girl,
Okay, we
here
talked
we
about
go,
the answer
bro.
before, but okay.
Denial.
So yeah, I guess me.
What?
Not because he's in denial. Because I said denial.
Lone wolf. I've been a lone wolf.
Anyways, Dan, before you were rudely interrupted, what was
My fault,
your
Danish.
one relationship breakup? Your most recent.
How was it?
It's
Yeah, that's a crazy question.
yeah, that's a crazy question.
What do you mean? How was
It's kind
it?
of deep.
Yeah, it's
I feel like it was pretty. My last
not
one was amicable.
Which one was like the worst one?
The one before that, the third one.
Wait, tell us about that one.
the second
No,
one.
second one.
Yeah.
The second one.
Really get into that. I would say, like, what did you learn from it?
From which one?
From the second one, because it was a tough.
Yeah, the crazy one. Oh, I don't know about that one.
Just
What I
like,
learned from it.
Just said that.
I think that
I
was
feel like it was his own idea.
I think that was my. So I've had 3 breakups. The first 2, I was definitely more worldly than anything, and then the last one, I would say I was in my faith. The first 2 were just bad, but not bad because I was like doing crazy stuff. I was though. Like there was definitely one part that was bad, you know. But other than that, I feel like I was like the all around typical good guy. Like I really wasn't doing something crazy. I was faithful.
I think you are a good guy.
Yeah, like what people think is a good guy, right?
He's like, yeah.
Right.
Right. But the thing is, like, I just didn't know my worth. Like, I didn't know how to like value myself. So like, I would get done dirty, and then I'd just be like, "All right, I'm just gonna forgive you."
You're too forgiving.
Yeah, I'm way too forgiving, and that was a big cycle in the first 2 relationships. And then the second one was a long cycle of like, okay, you did me dirty, okay, it's fine. And then you did me dirty, okay, it's fine.
Have you ever done anyone dirty?
I never cheated on anyone.
Wow, he's a faithful man. Minnie's a lucky girl.
But I
Oh,
think
damn, full
Oh,
government.
well, technically that's not her real name. But I think in the second one, towards the end, I got so numb and like my heart was like so like just like scarred
Hardened.
from like it all that I kind of just didn't care about her. Like I think towards the end, she was actually trying to like be better, and I was just kind of like,
nah.
yeah, but now I just kind of don't care about you. And I feel like I was kind of like not a bad person, but I was just kind of colder. Like I'm usually very loving, very attentive, but I noticed that at the end she was trying, and I was just like, yeah, but you cheated on me, so screw this. You
That's
know?
fair though. That's
Yeah, but my thing is I should have just left her. Why
Yeah.
like keep her around type of thing.
Yeah,
So
you should have
that's
been
not my
like-
fault. Yeah. So that was the worst one. So I think what I learned is to value myself, and then also be more aware of like how people are treating you. You know? And I think that's why my third relationship, the breakup wasn't too bad, because we didn't let it drag on like an insane long time. Like it was just kind of like, okay, we kind of aren't just in the right space, and like you're a grown up, I'm a grown up. Let's just end this.
I guess for the young people out there, do you think it's better to just once you see something wrong, like
Oof.
Got it.
But also, like, I guess it's like, because the thing is, you're in any relationship, you're gonna find something that you can nitpick at.
Yeah.
You know, if you think you're gonna find a perfect person, you're in for like a lifelong journey you're never gonna fully complete. You know, like there's always gonna be something you could be like, oh, but you don't have this. You know, like, oh, I always wanted like my person to do this. And then you're just gonna always be stuck trying to find someone better instead of working where you're at. You know, but it also doesn't mean like just accept anything that comes to you.
Right.
You know, have standards, but then also understand that just like you're a work in progress, that person's a work in progress.
Yeah. Have the same grace.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like it's difficult because I think the main reason why people get divorced is because they start to look around.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that quote, like, the grass is greener
On the
but
other
it's
side.
but it's greener where you water it.
Mm.
You know, so like if in your relationship you're just watching, oh, look at this person, look at that person, but then you could be putting work in your relationship.
I'm in.
You're the one wrong, you know. So it's about having grace with your partner. Sacrificing.
Damn.
I think that's the word for relationships is sacrifice. TikTok and YouTube and Instagram make everything look cute, but relationships is about like the small stuff that keeps you guys steady and like going after the same thing rather than like the big things you see online.
Yeah. And I guess letting God guide you.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
if you don't have God in the middle of your relationship, it's bound to fail because you're relying on each other to be good, you know. And there's gonna be times when you're not gonna be good, you know. Like one day you might be tired, and you're coming home from work and you got yelled at by your boss and you're upset, and then your girl's not in a good mood, and then you guys have a talk and it's like, oh, you're in a bad mood, I'm in a bad mood, you might blow up, I might say something I don't want to, and now we're in a fight, and who are we going to? If we don't have God,
Yeah.
what are you guys doing? You know? Yeah. It's tough.
All right, I'm gonna talk about my breakup.
So he's acknowledging he had a breakup.
All right, so my breakup was actually like it was between both of us. It was actually my relationship was really healthy. It was good for like a worldly relationship. It was a healthy relationship. We got along well. The parents would take us out everywhere. The parents loved me. Yo, the dad.
Don't do it.
That's what I said.
I know you were. Don't do it.
Good man. You're a good man. If you ever watched this, but I wasn't in a place at the time to be in a relationship. I think I was still very young. I was still figuring out life. And if anyone who's young right now and you still need to figure out life, remember you still need to figure out life. You need to, like go to school, figure out what you want to do with life. And I think that in the moment where we broke up, I was like kind of like trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. And I was always busy because of work, because I've always been hardworking. I've always been working.
That's true.
So I was like, you know what, like right now we should just take a break. We took a break for a while. We got back together. And then it was like that for a while. And I was like, no, you know what? We should just end it. And we would see each other once in a while after. And then like...
Why?
Because we would see each other.
Burning question.
But why? But why?
I guess there was still something there. You're annoying.
No entiendo. If you guys were broken up, why were you guys seeing each other?
But I told her a lie so she could like definitely go in. I told her that the reason why I didn't work out is because I had cheated on her.
Damn, we're getting really honest.
When
in this
would you
podcast.
lie about that?
And it was a lie. I was like, yeah.
Take me back. I was like,
Why would you could lie about so much.
I felt so bad.
You could be like, you could just say like, I don't want to see you anymore. That's
I
so
was
much
young.
easier.
I was
I
young.
feel like that honestly hurts less.
The cheating, of
Yeah.
course.
That hurts
I was
less.
young, and she was like, and I was like, yeah. And I never cheated on her. So if you watching this, I never cheated on you.
She was like, no, you didn't cheat.
But you know what's funny? She does watch.
I never cheated on
He
you.
doesn't know that you didn't cheat.
I don't even know if she remembers. I told her at a party.
Oh, trust me, she remembers.
Because she was like, yo, like, listen, like, we were so good. Like, what happened? Like, she was telling me, like, what happened? Like, and I was listening. It was just another girl. Like, I'm so sorry. Yeah, but like I just wanted. The thing is, like I knew in my heart that at the time I couldn't give her
You
what
weren't good enough for her.
exactly. I knew that at the time I couldn't offer her a lot right now because like I was like, hey, I have so much more that I have to grow in my faith, in my personal life. Like I can't worry about a relationship right now.
So basically, you
Yeah.
lied to protect her.
Basically, yes.
That's wild.
Yeah,
No.
That's toxic.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to be like, I was waiting for you to be like, that's beautiful.
No, I was waiting for like yo, my boy, like you sacrificing something. Like, oh, that's toxic. Damn, I guess I'm the villain. I guess I'm the villain, bro.
Because the thing is, sometimes people have good intentions. It's like you didn't have to go about it that way.
Yeah, never.
Yeah,
No, but I do think you had a good heart about it.
yeah.
Like you did want to protect her in the way of like, I know I'm not good enough for you. But that probably did scar her, thinking that she got cheated on by someone that like she loved.
Never got cheated on.
You didn't get cheated on.
You didn't get cheated on, Dancer?
Oh.
So annoying.
But that's the OOS lore. Like
You could have said it was the same one.
he said multiple times he's only had one girlfriend.
You did?
He said
I've
that
only had
multiple-
talking stages. That's it.
Stalking.
Not
Okay, Joe.
talking stages.
Okay, you.
Like talking stages. That's it. That's it. And then I'm like,
I've
nah.
only stalked a couple times.
No, talking stages. But that's it. Then I'm like, no, I don't really want a relationship. I think after that one, you know what it is like after that one, I was like, yeah, I don't want to go through this ever again. In a sense, I was just like, this is OD.
Oh, wait.
So if we
Yes.
unpack that,
Let's unpack that.
let's unpack
Oh
that.
no, I'm definitely traumatized.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, wait, he knows.
But see, like, you can't carry that with you.
No, of course, the Lord needs to work in my
You
life.
should have left that with the Lord.
Yeah, the Lord.
You should have dropped that off.
Do you have a fear that you're not enough?
No, I don't think I have a fear that I'm not enough. I think that now, I think my fear is that I don't want to give up my independence.
So you see this, like, you see relationships as like a,
Baggage
Not even.
almost, or like
Like
a
a-
task.
like I'm giving, but you don't see it as like an addition.
But it is a giving.
It is
But
a
it's
giving
also an
thing.
addition.
Yes, it is.
So
It's
it's a sacrifice
It's
addition.
such a difficult thing for a man.
It is a difficult thing because I'm like,
it's different. It is different because I do think for women, when you choose a man, you're choosing someone who is gonna take care of you.
right.
And
Yeah.
in a similar way, yes, your wife is gonna take care of you, but differently.
Right.
You know, and then on top of that also, you're gonna see like your man and you want to rely on this man. You want to make sure that you can rely on him through thick and thin. Meanwhile, a man's kind of like, I have to be willing to be relied on, even though I might not want to be relied on. You know, that type of thinking. And sure, when you're a man, you also have to be like, okay, when I'm feeling low, I got to make sure this woman can, you know, be there for me when I'm not really there, you know. But I think the responsibility falls heavier on a man, if that makes sense.
In a way, though.
Right.
Yeah.
I think behind every good man is a strong woman, a very strong woman, because a woman is almost like the backbone of the house, right? Like they're the ones that keep everything good. Like a household should be peace, and that peace is because of a woman. It's not because of a man. The peace brought to a household is a woman. It is, and if your wife is not peace,
Because why'd you go?
I was like, no, I kind of dozed off and he coughed. That's why I got the coffee. I was like,
No, but you're right. You're cooking, but I feel like we're gonna have an episode where I feel like we get deeper into that.
yeah, no, we could definitely get deeper into that. But I think one thing to tell them is, don't date.
Don't.
without intention.
Yeah, but then I think they mix up that because I think a lot of them know, like, oh yeah, we have to date with intention. We're Christian, but what's your intention? You get me? I think we have to be clear. Don't date unless you're ready to settle down.
Yeah,
You know, like
I agree.
I don't believe in these like long dating seasons. Like, I think things could get messy. You know, and also it's like, why are you dating? Dating is not really for fun. Dating is not supposed to be this fun thing. It's
Really?
supposed to be a like a preparatory session into marriage. You know, and
It can still be fun though.
it can be fun, but that's not the main reason why.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like it's almost like the Christian walk. Yeah, it can be fun, but is that the reason we're Christian? Because it's fun?
That's what I mean.
No, like that's not the reason we're Christian. So dating can be fun, but that's not the reason you date. You date to find out if this person's the person you're going to spend your entire life with.
Yeah.
That to me is the second biggest decision you make in your entire life.
Yeah.
The first one is, are you going to accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior? The second one is, are you going to marry this person?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a bigger decision than that in your entire life.
And I think that's the reason why I've been so hesitant. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah, but you also
Yeah.
can't let that like stop you from making the decision. You know?
But I know that I don't want that right now. Like, and I think that's okay. I'm 26 years
Yeah.
old. I'm living life. 26 is still very young. She swears that
It is. It is young. It is.
26 is still very young.
Oh damn!
Yeah, she swears.
I just wanted to do a Kevin Hart bit. That's all I wanted to do.
But like, I don't want that right now. I don't want to settle down. I don't want to like, I and me personally, I have a giving heart, and I have standards to like. Again, we mentioned this before, to like the life that I want. Like. I want to Chanel her, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to be good. I want to be good. And in order to do that, I need to do certain things in my life first.
That's
Yeah.
period. That's on period, bro.
But also, like, it should be fine if you can't. Though.
It should. No, 100%. Like, listen, the economy's bad.
Also,
Yeah,
though,
shit.
also though, I think
You
it's
not want a Chanel?
It's like, no, Chanel? What?
Nah, girl, we're doing our mess.
also,
Orange boxes.
Yo, she's annoying.
I think it would be different if he had like a really great woman in his life. You know, that's like willing and he's willing, but he's like, no, I can't until I can Chanel her. I think it'd be different.
Okay,
I think
this
it'd be
is
different.
like this is a stretch,
Uh-oh.
but an observation.
I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
But let me know if it aligns with you.
If it
Okay.
applies.
Yeah. If you feel seen. But
If the shoe fits.
yeah. I think you see it that way because like I don't think the person you're going to be with is going to be as materialistic as you think they are. But I think you're kind of mirroring your own
Self.
right.
Yeah, so like I'm setting the standards based on like who I am as
Who
a
you
person.
are.
Yeah.
Not saying you're materialistic.
No, I'm materialistic.
Okay. Weird. He said not me. But like you're also kind of like projecting that on a person you don't even know yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of women that don't care.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. There's like I think that's not something that should be expected and you're almost making it seem like it's something I know she's gonna expect. If that makes sense.
But I would like to like do that. It's
Yeah.
not like I
But don't feel obligated
Yeah.
to and then don't make it the reason why you don't.
yeah.
Because what if you lose out on a really good girl?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just because you're putting this expectation that's not even there to begin with.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah, because low key, like
So it's like we could be like our worst like
Yeah. Like I think
Yeah.
a lot of times we kind of mirror
critic. Yeah.
like our own like issues and insecurities. We're like, but they're gonna have that, so I can't do it yet.
because you also have to learn how to love your person.
Right.
And if they don't even like gifts,
Right.
and you're preparing yourself to be like this gift giver, you know, and this like person that gives a bunch,
Yeah.
what if she's just looking for you to just be there,
Like time
you know?
or words. They could be words. It could be like acts of service.
This is too much.
This is what it was.
You know what?
No,
Remain
it's
single,
just like
gang.
an observation. It's just an observation.
Nobody got time
I went
for
to
that.
therapy one time.
Go to therapy one time. Doesn't do it.
all of a sudden, I'm a therapist.
Speaks to one therapist.
No, but it's true. It's true. Because she kind of told me the same thing where we mirror things on other people. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, you're hilarious. You're hilarious.
No, because like listening to you speak, like I see what you're saying,
Yeah.
but I feel like you're creating a problem that's not even a problem.
Mm.
That was great. Clip that. That was great. Such a hater, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see where God takes me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that when it's time, I'll know.
You don't know.
Yeah. I'll know. Trust me. I'll know.
Yeah. Also, though, don't take it to the other extreme. Like, don't date someone if you don't have $50 in your bank account.
Facts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
not
so
even
deep.
meals anymore.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's barely
that's-
a meal.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's barely a meal.
If you're a guy, if you're a girl,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
for your girl,
Still.
low key,
Yeah.
you could kind of be,
Brokey.
kind of,
yeah.
Like you should still be taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
But low key, it doesn't matter too much. It doesn't matter too much.
Right.
What's the last segment?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we have a little game
Oh,
of what would you do?
Oh.
Oh.
Or was Am I the problem?
Oh, we
Oh, we kind of did that though.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he spoke.
But I love that. Am I a problem?
Do you want to speak a little bit on that before we start
Go
the game?
ahead.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
a problem.
Were you ever the problem?
joking.
Wait, were you ever the problem?
Again, I said in the beginning, I don't think someone's the problem. I think the problem
Do you
exists.
acknowledge that you were a problem maybe at one point?
First one, no.
Oh, lack of accountability.
No, first one, no. Like
No, just kidding.
I was young.
I don't know.
Yo, that was crazy.
I
You
don't
were
know.
locked and loaded to say
Yeah,
that.
that was insane. Because let's bring up.
No,
Let's,
that came from the heart.
yeah, like let's talk about. Let's actually open up about you. Let's talk about if you're the problem. Let's talk about if you're the problem. First one, no.
I was just
I got
kidding.
cheated on with my best friend.
Mm.
So couldn't
Yeah,
do anything about
that's
that
tough.
one. Yeah, couldn't do anything about that one. Second one, I got cheated on.
Tough
I
again.
would say I didn't know. Maybe towards the end, I was kind of the problem because I just kept it going, even though I wasn't really there emotionally anymore.
Yeah.
And then the third one, it was kind of 50-50, but it was just like trust issues. And I was just like, I don't want to be with someone that doesn't trust me. So that's it.
Damn, that's tough.
That's it. So yeah, I guess I've been the problem.
So yeah, once.
Once and a half. One.
No, I
Once
mean
in a
just in
quarter.
general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if you say you've never been the problem,
You're the problem.
you're the problem. Like you're the problem.
We've been villains in people's lives.
I wouldn't
think
go to
about
that extent.
I always.
I wouldn't.
think
I don't
about
think.
that.
I've
I feel
ever,
like we have.
Ooh,
I feel like we
wait,
are.
not to my.
yeah.
I can
like-
personally say I have been.
To people I've dated, no, I don't think they can see me as.
No,
a
no,
villain.
I mean in
life.
life.
But in life,
Yeah.
I've been a
Yeah.
villain to certain.
Yeah, of
people. Yeah,
course.
for sure.
Of course.
For sure.
So we have been the problem.
I'm actually like Spider-Man.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I'm a
Your
superhero.
your game.
Right.
Wait, Ali, I want to know about you.
Have you been right? Breakups. Hello,
Yeah.
friends.
No, like for
She
real.
was
Have you been the
real- she
problem?
was
We're
getting
here
real
chatting
quiet.
about us. I want to hear about you.
My first breakup was really bad. Really, really bad.
Tell us.
What's the problem?
Come talk to you guys.
So these are scenarios that could happen in real life. What would you do? So
Are we going in order?
no, you can just hold. Tell me what
I
you
think
would do.
Yeah.
So your best friend confesses something deeply personal to you and swears you to secrecy. Later, another friend confronts you, suspecting you know something and asking you to be honest. What do you do?
Oh my god, saved my life. Right now.
Literally.
No, literally.
So you answer first.
I don't even know what to do.
You just shut down. You're just like, oh.
I think I just listen. I respect people telling me stuff, so I'm like, I really can't talk about their business with you, especially if
Yeah.
I know that they don't want me to tell one specific person. Then I'm not gonna tell them.
Mm.
And then I kind of flip it like, what if it was you? And then they kind of understand after that one.
Okay, so you don't know what to do.
Yeah. I just feel like I don't be talking to people like that.
Girl, damn, be for real.
Honestly. Like getting a secret from a friend and them saying like, don't tell anyone this.
Yeah, that feels like very middle school.
Yeah. Plus, like, if you tell me something, like, just expect me not to say nothing. Like, I'm not gonna say anything.
Exactly.
Like, who am I gonna tell this to? Like, maybe my mom, because she loves the tea.
Yo, facts.
Una doña like, cuéntame, Daniel.
Because the way she'd be like, so, ¿qué pasó con tu amiga? Or like, ¿qué pasó con tu amigo? And I'm like, Mom, you don't even know.
Oh, she be hearing the thing.
Oh, she knows everything going on with you guys.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yep.
Shout out Veronica.
Veronica.
She definitely knows our tea.
And she has opinions.
Damn.
Damn.
Pero después, al fin dice, ¿quién soy yo?
Yeah.
Cada quien.
Cada quien.
Que Dios los bendiga.
Next one.
Wait, yo, didn't answer. She didn't answer.
Yeah. Damn, the disregard.
Go.
Disregard. I wouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't say anything. It's none of their business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't say anything either. Because what do you want to know? If you know something already, you already know something. What do you want me to know?
What if it's like a regular friend told you something?
Still.
Loki,
And
let's talk about it.
And your best friend said, nah, you need to tell me what's going on.
Nah.
Because respectfully, if I hear from, because remember, my friend thing is like different.
Right.
Like if a regular acquaintance told me something, first of all, why are you telling me?
Facts.
Like,
Actually,
I got
yeah.
loyalties to people. And if you told me something about my best friend, they need to know.
Right.
So
I
be
agree.
careful
I agree.
if you tell me something. Unless it's like, I'm helping you through something. Then it's different. But if you just coming to me with tea for no reason and it involves my best friend, why would you like now I feel like you're disrespecting me by thinking I'm not gonna tell my best friend.
That's true.
Like, what
That
do
is
you
true.
mean?
You're right.
Like, well, you think I'm not cool with them? Because I am.
Yeah, but then also I have to wonder like why
Why
does
are
this,
they open
why
enough?
does this person feel comfortable enough to talk to
Exactly.
you?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
about
never
me?
happened. It's
Yeah,
never
I don't
happened. But
think
I'm
it's
saying
ever
if they
happened.
do,
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
just for the disrespect, I have to go tell them. That.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
if anyone
I don't
ever
think that's
came
ever
up to
happened
me
to
talking about
Like, yo, vibes.
yeah,
You'd be like, do you
I'd be
know
like,
that
tell
I'm
me,
friends with
how?
you?
Why do you think it's okay to tell me that?
Yeah.
And then you start fighting them.
Yeah,
That happened once to my mom.
To your
Really?
mom.
They came talking to my mom about me.
Oh.
I was like, and then of course my mom told me. But I was like, why are you talking to my mom
Yo, that-
about me?
Nah, that's insane.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
same.
See, like, that's just like,
Yeah.
you're spilling tea to the wrong.
But then also I gotta look at you like a little differently.
No
Yeah,
facts.
because like what? Like what are you doing
Why they
when
feel
I'm not there?
comfortable
Yeah,
with
why? What are you doing when I'm not there? That they feel okay
Mm.
to say this to you.
That's fine.
Food for thought.
Next question.
No
Yeah.
one was talking.
This one's kind of similar. So your friend tells you about something unethical they've done, like cheating, lying about something, stealing, and makes you promise not to tell anyone. But the situation starts to escalate. Do you keep the secret or expose it?
I had a friend who would steal,
Okay.
like a hobby.
Oh,
That is not a hobby. Let me
Like
tell you,
a
that's a
hobby.
problem.
Like a hobby. And then
That's a
this,
crime.
this friend would give me gifts all the time. He's like, I got you this. And I'd be like, this is fire. I stole it. Take it back.
Oh, good, good, good.
Take it back. Although this is fire.
I mean, like the action's already done.
No, I only kept one thing, but I didn't know. Because he's like, no, I just got it. And I was like, okay, but and then the friend told me.
And you still kept it.
and then I still kept it. I was like, no, but then I just gave it away. But Yeah, that's not right. You don't want to be involved with people who are doing malicious things, and especially if you're a Christian. Like, bro, your godly values are first, and then if someone who's close to you doesn't have those values, they shouldn't be close to you. In my opinion.
I agree. I think it depends. Like if it's like stealing and they're like in active crime.
Active crime.
Yeah, like first I'll
Like
be like,
I visited jail cells. Like,
Oh, me too. Oh, me too.
Oh, wow.
oh,
No.
sorry about that.
We grew up.
Actually, no, I haven't.
You haven't visited any jails?
No.
I have.
I've called.
I've done it for the Lord.
Oh, you know what? I want to start.
I've done
doing
it for the
that.
Lord.
I want to start doing.
Yeah.
Might visit a certain jail.
You're bad.
Please cut that out.
If that's saying
You are tough.
Dan, make sure this stays in.
My mom watches
I don't care. I'm keeping. I'm clipping and I'm sending it to
You're
him.
toxic.
Okay. Wow. I don't even. Wow.
was
I don't
just
even know what to say.
kidding.
I don't know what to say. So if it's like crime, something like that, you have to set boundaries. Be like, okay, listen. I love you and like, you know, I want you to be close to Jesus, but clearly you're not taking it serious, and definitely set that boundary of like, I'm not involved. And also we're going to have to stop talking if you keep doing these things, you know? But then if it's like, oh, it's your friend, really close friend, and they're doing more like morally incorrect things, like they're like cheating on their, you know, girlfriend or boyfriend, you do have to be like, yo, this is not you, you know? Because if we're friends,
What if that is them?
oh, but then they're not my friend. Like, why am I friends with cheaters? Like, that's crazy. But if it's like my friend, and I know their heart, and it's like they're cheating or like they're having thoughts, I'm gonna be like, yo, it's not you, bro. Like, what do you mean?
Get it together.
Like, get it together. Yeah. And then honestly, I might have to tell them, I'm telling your girlfriend. Like, if
Really?
yeah, like if you keep doing this stuff, like I'm gonna have to tell your girl. Like, you're wilding.
Damn.
I'd rather you lose a relationship than lose your soul.
That's true.
That's
Like,
yeah.
that's
But if they already
crazy.
cheated, wouldn't you tell the other person either way?
I'll be like, I'll give you time to fess up,
okay.
but I'm not gonna let you
That's fair.
be crazy.
That's fair. Yeah.
I've been that girl, and it's not easy.
Been the girl that Ben cheated on?
No, like that has to tell.
Force them to tell.
No, like that.
Oh, you've told.
They didn't, so I had to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like you came to them as a woman?
Yeah. Like actually, I came to them as a woman, and this person was a man. Yeah. Yeah, and it's not easy, but it does have to be done. It does have to be done.
Wow.
Because, like, you know what it is? Like, your friend's a reflection of you.
Yeah.
So,
Damn. I guess I was a psychopath
oh,
But we know that.
damn.
back in the day.
But Jesus restored you in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
That's tough.
Next.
That's tough.
Okay. So, two close friends are in a fight and want you to choose a side, both
Fair.
claiming the other is at fault. Would you say neutral, choose, or try to mediate, even if it backfires? I always wondered.
Why are you looking at me? But,
I'm very controversial. I have, like, I'm friends, like, my two best friends are girls. And it's rare they have arguments, but when they do, I love being in the middle. Like, I'll be like, okay, you tell me your side. Okay, now you tell me your side. And they always try to interrupt, you know, they're girls. So they're always trying to interrupt. I'm like, no, I heard you. Let me hear her now. And then I'm always going to pick a side. I'm always going to pick a side. I am. Because at the end of the day, I'm an outside
So you're a
source.
mediator.
Right. I'm an
Okay.
outside source, but I'm going to be like, hey, listen, this is where you were wrong. This is where you were wrong. But at the end of the day, like, you did violate her. You know, like,
Yeah.
I am going to be like, nah, you got to apologize, but also you did this wrong. Like, you got to watch out for that. But I am going to pick a side at the end of the day.
Okay.
That's just me, though.
But you're more of a mediator.
Right. Like, I'm not going to be like, nah, you're wrong, and I'm with her. No, I'm going to be like,
So let's make that clear because there was 3 options and
mediator,
you just said 2. Okay.
Mediator.
So you're a mediator.
yeah.
I would say I'm a mediator too. Like I'm not gonna tell a friend like just because you're my friend like yeah you right like yeah like you know like because you know there's friends where like they do wrong things and they be like yeah like you know what I don't even want to say the words but like yeah you right like bro like damn, I don't like every word has something bad in it. Like I'm trying to think. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't say this, but they are like friendships where like like their friends will constantly like agree with you despite you being wrong, and those are called the yes man, and you can't have people like that in your life.
Par.
Yeah.
I think for me, I think I'm more neutral actually.
Like stay out of it.
No, it's not that I stay out of it, but it's like,
That's what neutral means.
but the thing is like, I'm never gonna like if you're my best friend and then that other person's my best friend, I'll let you vent to me, but never expect me to speak bad about the other person. So like,
that's good, though.
yeah, so like you can talk to me and like, here's my thing. Whenever I have a conversation with someone, like whatever the other person did, whatever. But let's talk about why you did it. And then like I feel like that's the conversation we had instead of like they did all this wrong. I'm like, but you did all of this wrong. So like that's the conversation I have with them. Like we talk about what their
Own issues are, other than what
like
that
what
other
their
person-
part was
Right,
in the
right.
falling out instead of like like you know how sometimes friends come to you and they expect you to like
Agree with you.
amplify
Yeah,
and,
jump
like,
on their
yeah,
side.
and like be like, yeah, they were wrong. Yeah, that's not the conversations I have with my friends. Like when they have like falling outs, the conversation is different. So I feel like I'm more neutral
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
because I don't go out of the way to like fix it like you do.
Yeah, I will try
Yeah.
to fix it.
I kind of
or
just
make
like,
it worse.
I mean, that's pretty accurate, but
Yeah, I'm okay with either.
it's crazy.
I would say a neutral too,
Yeah.
because I like if it's not my business. Why?
Period.
I've been in
I
that
like that.
Very
situation.
unproblematic. Yeah.
Yeah,
And why are you involving me when it like I don't want to be involved unless it has to do with me. Then
Oh,
I guess like why?
yeah. See, like, please involve me.
No,
Dan just
I
likes
mean
sexual
I get
attention.
you're good with that.
Yeah, I understand like not wanting to be involved, but like in a sense, you kind of are involved.
Yeah, I just Go ahead.
I think if it's a friend group, you kind of are.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know because
Like Tanya, what do you think? That to you, it's like, oh my goodness. Like, why would you ask me that?
yeah, it's the worst thing because I don't ever want to.
But in your head, be honest, you are like,
of course, like, we can't help but like be partial to like one side.
oh
Like,
wait, you're partial.
You're just trying to get under your skin.
Not you being partial.
I mean, you're always gonna
You're
agree with
annoying,
one side
bro.
more. Yes.
No, but I
listen,
think it's different when you hear it and you're partial because someone's more right than the other. But if you're just partial because it's a person, then that's different to me.
Well,
yeah,
no,
of
because
course.
I've never been on. Like in in situations, it's not because of the person.
It's because of the
what they've-
situation.
Yeah, because of what they've done.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Like I know they're wrong. I can't be like just because I'm closer to you is like I know. Like you said, I know that you're wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah.
But if they were wrong, would you tell them they're wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'd be like, I still don't want to.
But you'd be gentle about it.
Yeah.
You'd be
I'd be like, you should talk
No, I'd
about.
be like,
you should go deeper into this with them.
Oh, you're like, talk about it with them.
Yeah,
vibes. Okay,
please,
okay.
yeah.
So you're just like
Yeah.
there.
You're like a little coach type of vibe.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe you're more of a mediator because you're like talk to them.
I'm like the outside.
yeah.
That's not what a mediator
I feel
does.
low. Yeah.
Mediators get the two parties together to
She's
fix
telling
it.
them to talk to them.
I don't
But
wanna be
mediators
in
actively
this.
involved in the discussion.
Oh wait, she doesn't want to be
Yeah,
involved.
she doesn't
I
want to be involved.
don't. Damn. Another problem I have is when they make you pick. Why do I have to pick? I want to be friends with you both.
Oh,
It's
but that's like they're ending the friendship.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What about like, let's say me, Allison, and Dan were best friends. We're a trio.
Are we not?
And then like, let's say me and Allison stop talking, but you're still friends with Allison, but me and you are close, and I expect you to not talk to Allison anymore because then that's betrayal to me.
It depends on what happened.
No.
It does. It does.
No.
It does.
Your answer
'Cause I've heard that
Your
before.
answer should have been, "I'm not talking to you because why are you making me pick?"
No,
I think that's what I
no,
would do.
No.
Yes.
Because like, let's say you slept with Giovanni's dad. I can't talk to you. Like you
Damn.
did Giovanni dirty.
Why would you sleep with my dad, bro?
why?
But that's why.
But that's so.
like I'm low key hurt right now, and it didn't even happen. Like, damn,
I'm sorry, you could have said so much.
damn, bro.
You could have picked any other thing.
get what I'm saying though?
Yeah,
But it does depend on the
he ugly
situation.
too. Like what?
Like, if I'm best friends with two
Yo.
people and one of them did me insanely dirty, like, why would you want to be friends with them? Like, are you crazy?
Oh, I get that. Yes.
Like, if this just showed their true colors and their character, you still want to be friends with them?
Something like that happened to me with my cousin, and I mentioned this. I think I told you about this, where one of my close friends disrespected her, and I was like, "Yeah, bro, we can't be friends. Like, we can't. You disrespected my cousin. Like, I'm not gonna do that." And I was like, "We're not friends no more."
Like, what you mean?
Okay. What about like broken trust? Is that like a like if let's say I broke Giovanni's trust?
Why? What did you do?
Let's say like,
It does matter.
let's
Like,
say
it does-
Giovanni told me something that about you, but then I told you.
You a real one.
So you would cut me off?
I would cut you off. I'd be like, "Yeah."
Wait, so you'll cut her off and then you'll ask me to cut her off.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'll be like, both.
Wait.
Yeah.
But let's say you
Oh.
did.
But then that makes it easy.
That wasn't your situation.
That makes it
I would have been like, "Peace."
What?
Both.
What if it was my, what
It's
if my
over.
first chance?
Two birds
said
in one
two.
You're on the
stone.
second.
Damn.
No, I don't think she had any strikes. No, you.
I mean,
I was joking.
yeah, no.
I'm not like a.
She's not a bad person.
Yo, he swears he's not my friend. He swears he's not my friend.
But yeah, it does depend on the situation. Like, I don't like the, you have to choose. But in certain situations, it is like, bro, I should be choosing you.
But here's the thing.
Don't ever force anyone. Like,
Right.
Don't be like, if you even talk to them, you're not, like, that's kind of
Yeah.
childish.
I think that's ugly.
But it's also, do have a conversation on some, bro, this is what they did to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm just, like, on some,
Just
like,
watch out.
I'm like, some, like, I'm letting you know, because if they're willing to do this to me, and we were friends,
Exactly.
careful.
Exactly.
Right.
Be careful about and now you do with what you need to do with that. But I'm also gonna pay attention, and if I see y'all still close, I'm gonna take a step back.
And that's fair.
I'm gonna take a step back.
And that's fair.
I might lose 2 friends.
And you know what?
And that's okay with me.
Life goes
Because I
on.
only need one.
And that's Jesus Christ.
Amen. Glory to God. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
What's the next
Jesus.
All right. How are we with time?
Damn. Oh, okay.
The
That's
last one then.
different. That's different.
Yeah, 2 hours. Like, damn, bro.
Okay. So, one of your closest friends has been acting toxic and draining lately.
And
It's
what?
Draining.
Oh, drink.
And it's starting to affect your mental health. Would you have a conversation or quietly distance yourself?
Conversation.
Yeah, conversation. It's OD. So just distance yourself from
Yeah.
your friend. Your friend is going through something. You should at least like try to be there for them. You don't know what they're going through.
Because they're draining and toxic?
Really?
Because
Really? Really?
I mean, that's definitely against what he would actually
right.
do.
That's very like.
But that's the right answer.
Like that is the right answer.
Because I would be like, yeah.
Giovanni would be like, peace.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I feel like I'm also like a
Peace.
slowly. But it's not gonna be rude. It's never rude. It's just like a.
Well, I'm taking,
Actually, no. Maybe it's not. 'Cause if I'm close enough with you, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, what's going on with you?"
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I feel like I have done that.
Like, you've been rude lately? You would tell somebody that they've been
Yeah.
rude?
Yeah, I did that with him.
You did? When?
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe.
I was with you.
Roll back the footage.
Really? When?
Hawaii, you know?
Yeah,
Oh, Hawaii. Yeah.
Hawaii, and then there
Yeah.
was an instance where you were like, but we talked about it at the parking lot of 4-5.
Yeah.
Where I was like, "What's going on?" Like, and then I expressed to you like how I felt and like how maybe that was making me act weird towards you.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
So it's like I'll have a because I think if I'm comfortable enough, I'll have the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just very upfront. Like, if I see you're acting different and you're being like rude, and I'll just be like, what's going on? And then I'll try to get it fixed. Even if it was something I did that made you like that, I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll fix that. But then if it's not getting fixed and you're just like that, then peace.
I mean, that's if you like, if you can fix it.
Yeah, usually. But the thing is, like, if we're already super close, you must have been a good person.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, you must have been a pretty good person if we were close. Like, out of nowhere,
That's
you just become
fair.
toxic and draining to
Wait,
me.
here's my thing.
Also, how are you draining me? Like, no one really affects me that much.
Anyways, I think you're annoying. I just lost my train of thought. And it was good. It was good. Whatever.
Get it back.
I don't know what it was.
Hop on the train station.
It's okay.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Bird.
Well, you remember. So, I hope this makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I have the problem where, fine, let's say they're being mean to me, whatever,
Oh, let's get into this.
and then, but you have like something in your like, hands. I was like poking.
Oh, what you want? He put it in there.
Okay. Like fine. Let's say that I agree. It's the right thing to say to talk about it. But then here's the problem with people. They take it to an extreme, and instead of like being normal about it, they take it to an extreme, and then they change completely. So they're like avoiding everything. That's my problem
they're
with
toxic.
communication
That's
like
toxic.
that.
Yeah, that's toxic.
It's not your problem that you brought up an issue. It's their problem for making that issue like, oh, this person can't accept me, or like this person thinks I'm bad now, so now I'm just gonna be completely different. It's just like you're just not being an adult at that point.
Yeah, I think part of like friendships or just being as a person is being able to take criticism. And I think like I can tell you something or you can tell me something and then I'll be like I won't hold it against you. Like you'll be like you'll tell me something like, "Oh, okay." Like I'll be like, "Fine, like I guess it is what it is." You know, and then like I'll move on and then it'll be like in the back of my head I'm like, "Okay, I gotta fix this." But like I'm not going to be like, "Oh, this person's like oh, like this person thinks about this about me and I'm making this person the villain." And no, you're just not taking accountability for what you did. And you have to take accountability for what you did, and then you just fix it, and then you continue with the friendship, and you can have a healthy friendship. You just have to be accountable and be mindful of what you do. Yeah. And if you love someone, you're willing to actually like, hey, put your pride aside and say, I was wrong in this situation. I should fix this. I still love this person. I'm not gonna treat this person differently.
Yeah.
My
Lonnie
thoughts.
be clocking my tea. Yeah, but I was going to tell you, I was like what he was saying. I think it's very important that like as people we create safe spaces for people to talk to us, but then it's also like a matter of like mentality. Like some people will always have the victim mentality. Some people will always have like, and that mentality is bad. Like if you always think that people are out to get you and you're always wrong and like people are like constantly trying to hurt you, you're never going to be able to take accountability for things. Yeah. Because like you also have the capability of hurting people. Yeah. But because you always think you are the victim and everyone's out to get you, you never allow yourself to actually be like, oh wait, maybe what I did was wrong, or maybe what I said wasn't okay. Yeah. And that's why I think sometimes like, yeah, creating a safe space with someone is good, but you can't change mentality, which is where the point was coming with what you said of like, yeah, I would talk to them, but I'm never going to force it out of them. Like, because there's going to be a point of like, they're going to be like, oh, well, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, well, you're still acting this way. So then I kind of have to remove myself. Yeah. Because now first of all, you don't want to fix it, or you don't want to acknowledge that you have a problem. So I think that's where, yeah, you can try to fix it, but you can't force that person to change. Yeah. In any way, if that makes sense.
I'll give you a real life example. I have two best friends, right? Jasmine, Mauda. And we've been friends for a long time. And we're very different, all of us. Super different. And I could be a little bit heavy with my jokes, right? And I was way worse in the beginning, way worse, because I was still coming out of like my worldly stage. So they, are girls, right? And sometimes I'm too. Sometimes I'm a little heavy-handed with my jokes, and I'm just playing, right? Like I'm just playing around. But to them, it was like, no, but you kind of hurt us, specifically one of them. I don't want to say who, right? Like one was stronger than the other.
Dan.
So like, see, like that's a joke to me, you know. But they brought it up, and it's like it did affect them, right? Where it's like you're hurting me, like you know, I love our friendship, but I feel like sometimes like you don't even care about me because you see how these jokes affect me, but you don't change. So I had to have a moment of like, oh man, like if I really do care about her, and she's honestly telling me I'm hurting her, then I'm gonna do something about it if I care about her. But then I could have gone a certain way and be like, okay, I'm gonna just change how I am around her. I'm not gonna be the same, and I'm gonna be like more dry and weird. But no, like I had to be like, I still have to be myself.
Yeah.
I still have to, you know, joke around with her and everything, but I just have to be careful, you know, and be aware. And I'm still gonna fail at times, you know, because it's happened where she's been like, "Dang, you didn't have to say that," you know. But it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I have to watch myself, you know. But now it's like a thing that I have constantly in my head where it's like I have to be careful, I have to be careful. But that like caution in my brain came because she told me an issue. And I care about her enough to now have that like in my head where I have to be careful. But with other friends, I'm not. Now I'm like, I'll just say a joke and it's like, hopefully this lands. Hopefully this lands, you know? But that's why like, even with this, I'm a girl too. I feel like I had to learn with her to be more sensitive, you know, to be more like chill and calm because she can be a little bit, you know, not receive my jokes as well.
It also depends on the type of jokes. Because me and Ali joke, and we don't joke the same way that you joke.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have heavy-handed jokes.
Like your jokes are mean.
No, they're not.
Okay.
No,
Hold
they're
on,
not.
hold
I'm
on.
painting a bad
I'm
picture.
gonna say, okay. Both of your jokes are mean.
You think my jokes are mean?
Yes.
Why do you think my jokes
But
are
the
mean?
thing is, he don't be joking.
That's the problem. That's actually what hurts me.
That's what I'm saying. I be playing.
No, because because I
Because he
think
tried to come for me, now we're coming for him.
because okay. Let's talk about like at first, I genuinely thought everything Dan said he felt, but once you start to get to know him, like he just be saying stuff that's so out of pocket that I'm like, I can only just hope that you don't.
Yeah.
But like I know that you're really joking. Like
It's a
you just
bit.
and he does this thing where he says the craziest thing he can to see what my reaction is.
Yeah.
And that's like the joke. That's the bit.
That's the bit.
Yeah. But then with Yova, like he says a joke, but then I'm like
Hold on.
oh. Like oh man, I want to like think of one that he said. He's probably said something. Go ahead, say it. Which one?
You can give the example of not you, but like the auntie.
Oh yeah, like he'll say jokes, but it's also like I don't know, it's different because that was a genuine like that was like not really a joke. It was like a comeback. To be fair, yeah.
Oh.
I'll tell you guys off camera because that's so need to put on the camera.
So what was the?
I don't know. I'm trying to think, but there has been sometimes you said something. I'm like, damn, like can't say nothing. Wrap it up. I'm trying to think.
I don't really remember.
I can remember. I'll tell you when off camera.
Okay.
But
All right.
All right.
Anything else?
That's it.
no, we're good
Good?
chatting.
Alright.
Comedic levels.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Chaotic.
Let us know if you agree with our what would you do's, or tell us a little friendship breakup that you had,
Ooh.
because we'd love to hear those.
And put down in the comments who'd you want to be friends with.
Not me. Not me. Not me. All my past friendships, you guys watch this, or any relationships, all love. That's
I
it.
am.
All love.
If you were mentioned
Yeah.
in this episode,
This is the old us.
Yes. All love.
oh love, please contact us
Fish.
again if you blocked us. All right.
Please unblock.
Please unblock. I'm so sorry. Okay.
This was us before Jesus, to be fair.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's make that clear. Disclaimer.
Yeah. All right. And have a good evening, day, night. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow us on everything in the bio. What is it?
Comment section.
No.
Oh.
Description
in
down
the
below.
description.
Oh, damn.
Right. And we love you. We're out.
Out of service.